What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got two big stories for you. Let's dive right in. Our first story of the day has to do with the Galaxy Tab S8 FE, also known as Fan Edition. So this will be somewhat of a medium to, I wouldn't say higher tier, but mostly a medium tier processor, and then stuff on the lower end as well to keep the price down. And we know what the display is going to be made of and some other things as well. This is coming from Roland Quand, and he's saying that the Galaxy Tab S8 FE, also known as the SM8 X56B, has an LCD display and a Wacom digitizer equals great pen experience, and carries a code name Birdie, so that the Geekbench result from September should totally be real. So basically what you're looking at when you get the Galaxy Tab S8 FE is that it won't have the best display. It's still going to have a huge display, which I think it's like 12.4 inches or something like that, with LCD. So the colors aren't going to be super rich and vibrant like you would get on an OLED display. And then the pen, or the digitizer, or whatever you want to call it, will be a Wacom one. So kind of cool stuff if you're interested in this newer upgraded Galaxy Tab S8 FE. And our last story of the day has to do with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, which is a crazy powerful processor. More details are coming out on this in terms of its performance capabilities and its efficiency capabilities to keep it in line with amazing performance, but also give it some decently ever sipping battery life. So let's take some looks at here, because this is the tweet that came out. Ice Universe put out a tweet for the Vivo X90 Pro Plus. This is the regular 8 Gen 2 processor. Look at these scores: 1480 on the Geekbench single core and 5106 on the multi-core score. Now, I want to tell you that the Galaxy S23 Ultra will be running the same 8 Gen 2 processor, but slightly amped up, more powerful. It's got higher core speeds than this one. Samsung signed an exclusive deal with Qualcomm to do such a thing. And to continue on with this, there was a post over on Reddit, and he pulled some information about the early testing that's promising. This came from a Weibo post from Golden Reviewer, saying that the Geekbench 3.1 easily outperforms, this is for the 8 Gen 2, it beats the A16 processor for Apple by 15%, while also using 10% less energy. And it's even closing in on the M1 GPU, which is the processor inside the laptops and computers of MacBooks and the of some of the other computers they have going on, which is a much bigger device than Samsung has, while using less than half as much power. So you're getting a ton of performance, but using half as much power. He also says same power consumption as the A15, but 22% more performance, marginally more power consumption than the A16, but with still 22% more performance. Similar performance to the Dimensity 9200, but way less power and therefore much more efficient. Look at the efficiency chart. It's basically unheard of. CPU-wise, A715 is a much better overall peak performance and peak power, as both are very high, but the efficiency at lower performance is probably still fine and just a little bit better than the 8 Plus Gen 1. So what does this mean? It means finally Snapdragon processors are beating and exceeding Apple processors in certain circumstances. So it's very, very, very good news, especially on the GPU side. They're really getting there and beating Apple at their own game finally. Beyond that though, Galaxy S23 phones will have, again, that higher efficiency, not higher efficiency, but higher clocked up speeds. So we're gonna see some crazy, crazy performance coming. And just to show you a little bit more, here are some speeds from Geekbench from the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor, and the 1480 and 5106 speeds of the 8 Gen 2 just blow those away. So we have a lot of performance to look forward to. Your question of the day is, what are you going to use with all this new performance in the 8 Gen 2? Are you going to use it mostly for gaming, or unfiltered, raw photos? What are you going to do? Let me know in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.